as you are finishing, we are going to tie this time. When you are totally done, you are going to tie. So you'll notice that I have just a little bit left, so I'm going to do as much weaving as I possibly can, carefully pull it through. Now I'm going to take the end and I'm going to tie it to this brown string. This is going to be a little challenging, so if you need help with this, please let me know or ask a friend. You're going to do the same kind of knot you've done before. Make sure you tie it as close to there as you can. Just one knot is fine. You do not need to double knot this. Then you are going to do the same thing and just kind of push it under. That way we know it's extra secure. So again, you're tying it to a brown yarn, just one knot, and then you're pushing it through. Now to finish it, we are going to put a button in the middle so that you cannot see the brown yarn. So for this, you will get to choose your button. You will use a small needle with a way smaller hole, and we will be using string that is way thinner than yarn. So you will all get a piece about this long, again a small needle and a button. Now to string or to thread the needle, you're going to have to use your eyes, you're going to have to be careful because it is way smaller. Twisting it is always a good idea, then you're going to pull it through. Just about, like I said, about an inch here. So you are going to put the button in the middle where you want it. Okay. Some have 2 holes, some have 4. You're just going to put it in 2 holes today. You're going to hold it there, put the needle in one hole, pick it up, and push it through. Some of you will go through your first hole, but some you'll have to make a new hole in the plate, which is fine. You are going to leave this side and pull out the needle here. So you have one going through here and one at the top. Then you're going to thread this needle, this side. Being patient, getting it through there. Okay. Holding it down there, the needle, so the red string does not come out. Then you're going to put it through the other hole. Again, you may have to press kind of hard to get it through that plate. And I'm going to pull it through. So on this side it looks like this. Then you're going to flip it over, take the needle off, and you are going to tie these 2 pieces together. You are going to double knot this. In fact, you could maybe even triple knot it. So the same way you've been doing knots, but you're going to do it 3 times so that the needle is really secure. Or I'm sorry, the button is really secure. Tying it 3 times. Then when it's nice and tight, you can go ahead and cut that off. Now if you have a bunch of brown yarn and it's really long, you can go ahead and cut it. However, be very cautious that you're cutting the tail, not cutting the brown yarn here. If you cut a piece of the brown yarn, your weaving will completely come undone and you'll have to start over. So listen carefully. If you want to cut some of the pieces off, make sure you're cutting the tails of it. Okay, not the brown yarn that's going around the flower that's holding the weaving. You do not want to cut it really close to the knot because if it comes undone, you will not be able to tie it. So just leave maybe a good inch on your brown pieces. That's plenty. You don't need to cut it any more than that. Okay, so once you've done your brown, once you've done your pink, you have your button, then you are done with your flower weaving.